Hello everybody, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. For this video, I wanted to share with you guys a pretty large 14-pound bead haul that I got for $15 on Mercari. And I've been shopping on Mercari since 2019, and I have found some pretty rare vintage antique, like some really special beads that I haven't really found anywhere else in my lifetime. I have found some very amazing things on Mercari. Now, Mercari has kind of slowed down on things that people have been posting that are great deals. Mercari is now kind of becoming like just a place to make a bunch of money, and a lot of things are overpriced. But if you shop hard, Mercari, every day, and if you shop a couple of times a day, you will find some amazing deals. You have to be persistent and on there a lot. Now, I have 4 of these cases. Almost all 4 of them are filled, and I have multiple bags to show you guys. I haven't really gone through all of these, and I'm going to show you the post because I think a lot of people are probably not going to believe me when I said I paid $15 for 14 pounds of beads, but I did. And right here is the post on Mercari, and look, it even says, "You bought this item." That is me. I am you that has bought this item. So here's one of the boxes, and right here, $15. Okay, it was 18. I asked if they would accept 15, and they did. So there's one of the boxes. Can't really see what's going on there. There's another box, and here's the box I'm going to go through now with you guys. And here's some of the bags. There's seed bead tubes, lots of seed beads, and yeah, multiple things. Okay, now, I was the only person that liked this at the time, and it was posted for maybe 2 hours, and so I offered 15 bucks because I did have to pay for shipping, and they wanted 18. I offered 15 bucks, so you can see there's a buyer protection fee. I had to pay that, and then scrolling down right here, I actually paid $26.99 for shipping, so it was a little bit more, but just this box here alone is worth way more than I paid for it in shipping. So yeah, there's amazing stuff in here, and I have actually found some check glass and some gemstones, some beautiful ceramic beads. There's a lot of things in here I haven't really seen because, as you could see, the pictures are kind of hard to see. You know, you have to click on it and you know, like zoom in and stuff, but still you can't see everything. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, before I get too far into this, I do want to let you know that Mercari has a special link, and I'm going to put the link in the description bar, and if you click on the link, it's a link that's from me, that's generated for my account. So if you click on the link in the description bar with your cell phone, and you download the Mercari app using my link, you will get $10 coupon towards your first purchase. Alright, so check the link in the description bar, download the app using the link, and you will get $10 off your first purchase. Alright, so it is now midnight. This is my 4th video today. I really want to sort and go through these beads. I'm going to try my best, but yeah, so it's pretty late. Anyways, let's do this. I picked through a little bit, but really I have not seen everything. Now, the first thing I noticed in the front were these dark beads, and I started digging through them, and I started finding these. I think they're crackled agate beads, and oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. They might be from Michael's or Joann's. I don't know. If you have bought these in the past, let me know in the comments. They are heavy, thick, absolutely gorgeous. I would buy these in a heartbeat. And I do have some ramekins here that I want to take them out because the compartments are so full. I really need to dig into them. Now, there is a lot of acrylic beads here, metal beads, glass beads, Chinese crystal beads. Look how gorgeous that is. Looks like tanzanite. And I'm thinking, because of the handmade beads that I'm seeing a lot of, like this, that is a polymer clay handmade bead, I'm thinking a lot of these are Jesse James bead strands. Do you know what I'm talking about? Look at that acrylic one. That is gorgeous. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let me know in the comments as we go through this. Do you also think these are Jesse James strands? Because I know they have a lot of these fancy beads, and there is a bunch in here. Look at this one. This one's amazing. Yeah, so I'm going to try to go through each compartment, and we have a lot to look through. I don't know how long this is going to be, but I'm going to try. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. This is a ceramic bead, and it is really pretty. Okay. Oh, there's a pair of them. Thank goodness. That makes it better. Okay, those are beautiful. Oh, I like those. Those are also acrylic. This one is ceramic. Usually ceramic beads, you could tell they're ceramic because they are cold, and because of the glaze. And you could see the hole there is all white, which lampwork is like that too, but you could just tell that it's ceramic by its look. Okay, so here we go. This one has a lot of ceramic, and I have a towel down on my desk because some of them I'm thinking might be dirty. Okay. Alright, so there's some little ones in there. I'll dump that back in. And let's see. Oh, that's bronze. That's pretty. Do you guys remember? These are gemstone. Do you remember the spiders? Beaded spiders I made. I used beads like this for the spiders because they were lightweight and I wanted to hang the spiders from things like, you know, from windows and stuff. So there's another gemstone one. I'm going to put that over here to the side. And yeah, actually, oh, there's another ceramic. I feel like I want to make a compartment just for ceramic, but I'm thinking because there's pairs that these are so cool, that these are probably Jesse James bead strands. Look at those. I think this is a man-made gemstone. It's got to be, what's it called? Reconstituted? Something like that. Those are beautiful. Okay, and it looks like the rest are all acrylic. There are some beautiful ones here though. Some pretty ones. Yeah, oh, there's some tiger's eye gemstone chips in there. And there goes a bead. Okay, we have more agate over here. I wonder how many I have of these. And look at how this one is super thick and this one is thin. Strange, huh? Okay, so that's how many I have of those so far. They're my fave. Oh, I got more of these. So I really just want to sort through this stuff. I love those oval ones. Those are really pretty. There was a few in here. And look at this shape. That's pretty. There's a wooden bead. I like the color of that one. And another one of those. There's an animal print. A leopard print. More acrylic beads. I do love acrylic beads, but I like them kind of fancy, and these are the fancy ones. Look at those polka dots. Yay, another one of those. Oh, I love that one. Look at that. Okay, so there's some little things in there as you could see. Is that a gem? No, that is acrylic, but that really does look like a gemstone bead. Okay, and it looks like the next compartment has a bunch of glass. Hey, these are the same shape, but different colors. Yeah. There's two of those. There's a lot of glass in here. Wow, I love that one. That's cute. Look at that. I got a pair. I'm really thinking these are the Jesse James bead strands. I actually had someone ask me if I buy the strands. I've got the kits in the past, but I really don't go after shopping after them because aren't they like $13 a strand or something? I don't know. I've never actually straight up bought them. I think my mom years back bought one strand and she's like, can you make me a necklace with this? And I think I did, but I don't think I ever showed it on camera. Oh, what is that? That's beautiful. It's metal. Pretty. Okay, can you guys see in this hole? I actually can't see in here very well because of the camera tripod in my face. It's taking up the frame. So there's these Chinese glass rondelles in silver. This bead is actually clear. But look, that one's blue in the center. Usually they're crystal clear. That one's purple. How weird did they do this? That one's brown. Oh my gosh. And that one's green. What in the world? That one's blue. Alright, I'm going to put those back in. So most of those there are acrylic and glass. And then this looks like red jasper coins. These are gorgeous and they are huge. Maybe 20 millimeters. Maybe 22, 24. Beautiful. I think I'm going to put these in another ramekin. Okay. Wow, that is pretty. I love this shape. It's like a pillow. It's like a metallic color on it with an AB. This is glass. That's lamp work. That's pretty. There's two of those. Another one of those pillow looking beads. There's another gemstone. So these might have been like Jesse James strand sets, because look, I've got pairs. So I wonder if somebody just got like a really good deal on these. Or what, more ceramic. I have, I think, 2 boxes of ceramic beads. That's ceramic. Oh, there's gems in here. I've seen this one before. I don't know what this is called. I really cannot see in this box at all. I can actually see better in the camera than I can in front of me. Those are cool. Those are little gemstones. Oh, look at that one. Glass. Here's tiger's eye. We got backhones, little ceramic. That's really cute. Yeah, and I can't really see what's going on there. Okay. These are epic. I think this one's my favorite so far. This one here. It's actually brown, turquoise, teal, like light blue. It's multicolored. I've never seen one like that. But I know that these here are super fancy. Look at that. Yeah, we got some little, oh, it's like metallic-y looking green. More of those silver ones, which I got from that compartment, so I'll put them over there. So I got pairs. And didn't I just see this somewhere else? No? I don't know. Okay, that one's over there. And, oh, that's pretty. Okay. Oh, there's a green one. Green iris. Polka dots. It's cute. Okay, these are wooden. And is there anything else in here? Maybe. It's like a lot of stuff mixed together. Looks like there's seed beads in it. Okay. And these ones here are perfect for weaving with. I love that rice shape. Oh my gosh, that bead does not have a hole. That one does, but it's still kind of screwy looking. Ugh, well, fine. Okay, over here. This is blue and black. There's one of those pillow shapes. Those are pretty. I'm going to have a lot of sorting to do, but it's so much fun. Sorting beads is very relaxing. I love doing it. Whoa, I caught it. This looks like a mermaid scales or something. So I think these are polymer clay, and then this is a chain. No, it's not a chain. It looks like aluminum metal on like Mardi Gras bead like thing, and it's twisted and wrapped and pressed into the bead, but there's also glitter on it. Then we have seed bead. Okay, more pairs. Oh, I like these. Silver dots. Okay, went through those. And up here, these are glass. And there was in the description, if you had read the description when I showed you, it said that there was a couple of broken beads in here. And I'm wondering if these are the beads. And a lot of people would probably throw these away. But if you think hard, you can actually use these for cabochons. Because it's half of a round bead. This one's a little bit shorter, that one's a little bit taller. But I can reuse these for cabochons. And I can do a ring with them, pendant, whatever. And wouldn't that be cool? Now, the edge is a little sharp, so all I gotta do is just file it on a little nail file, a little emery board, and there we go. We got a little cabochon, so I'm not gonna throw those away. There are brass colored filigrees in here. Those are like 12 millimeter, and there's different sizes. Yeah, we have little spacer beads. And is my tray moving? Okay, and here, that right there is ceramic, and it is gorgeous. That's a very fancy one. It's pretty large. I like the twisted beads. Okay, here are some check glass. There's a check glass leaf. That's exciting. What else are we going to find? Oh my gosh. This is a mother of pearl painted bead. Some of the paint is coming off right there. But that's pretty large. There's a large bead there. Those are great for pendants. And are we going to find more check in this compartment? Oh, there's like a bluish one. Another ceramic? There's two. Yay, that is exciting. Another ceramic right there. Two of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, there's glass in here. There is cat eye beads. That is what they're called. Or fiber optic. And there's multiple ceramic in here. These little green ones. So there's some really pretty ones in here. Oh my gosh! See this metal bead? I have this in my stash, but it's bigger. And I see it over here, this one. So I have this size in that blue color in my stash. It is aluminum, and it's like a laser cut or something. It's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to slide this down so you can see in the hole. Because I can't really get those beads out. And yeah, there's some glass in there. Okay, this compartment's crazy. These are glass. That looks like tanzanite. Love that color. The green is beautiful too. That is gorgeous. These are the kinds of beads I use to make the spiders I was talking about. Oh my gosh, we have a second one. See, I like to put these in individual bags because they're so beautiful. I would hate for them to get chipped. I would be very sad if they got chipped. Wow, look at that. This one I think is a millefori. The yellow and the white there. Beautiful. Oh, I love these. I have some of these in my stash. But mine I think are like a ruby, like pinkish fuchsia color. See the little shimmer in it? It looks like, what's it called? That's glass. Lamp work. It's beautiful. There's sea beads in here. There is a check glass heart. There's some really cool rounds. Look at those. They're groovy. We got some more glass beads. That one is huge. Rondelles. Oh my gosh. Another huge rondelle. I love stuff like this. Look how beautiful that is. They're huge. I think these are check 60 seed beads in here. More of the groovy looking beads. This one here has a beautiful pattern on it. That's a rondelle. And oh my gosh, yeah. More rondelles. Twisted helix glass. And I want to know if there's more check in there, because that's my favorite thing in the world. And yes, that is a check fire polish bead. Oh yeah, there's another check. Oh, where'd it go? I lost it. It was a unique shape. Another one of those. So yeah, lots of pairs, which makes me think that it's the Jesse James bead strands. Where did it go? That's one of the check beads. But there's a bunch in there, as you can see. More hearts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move on. That's cool. It's actually hollow. Look at that shape. There's a little tarnish on it, but I can probably clean it with my jewelry cloth and it would come clean. Oh, there's pear. That's beautiful color. It's like a champagne color. These probably go in the same compartment. Look at that coin. More rondelles. Seed beads in here. More metal beads. Oh, I love that one. I have a little compartment with these in my stash. I don't really know what to call that color. That's beautiful. So there's lots of crystals in here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them. Seed beads too, metal beads, and I really need to check seed beads because of their shape. See that? They all kind of have that same shape going there. Is that Swarovski? No, it is not. But look at that. Okay, there's a bunch of rounds in there. Okay. Oh, I love that. That is gorgeous. Beautiful. This one's neat too. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's more glass. Hear that? Lampwork, those are cute. But they kind of go with this colorway, don't they? Yeah, I think so. And this, does this go with those or no? See, in my stash, okay, in my acrylic bead stash, I have a, what's it called? Really useful name brand, really useful boxes, drawer cart. It's crystal clear. The entire cart is clear and the drawers are clear. They are actually made in the UK. I bought one, the wide one at Michael's back in the day. I think it was like $125, but I got like a 60% off coupon, and then I had another additional coupon, and I discovered that I can use it on Michael's and do two coupons on the website, but if I bought it in store, I couldn't use a second coupon for some reason. So I bought it online, and it was shipped to my house, and then years later I went to Home Goods and I found the narrow version of the cart, so I have two of them now, and now you can only get them in rainbow colors, which I do not like, because I think it looks stupid. All multicolored. I can't tell what's in the drawers because I can't see through the drawers with them being all different colors. I prefer all of my plastic storage to be clear. Know what I'm saying? Just how I am. But anyways, now if I stored like red beads in the red drawer, orange beads in the orange drawer, like that, then that makes sense to me. But because of how I have like a ton of blue beads, I have like 2 drawers of blue beads, so that wouldn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, there's a ton of round acrylic in here, and man, these look like the glass ones. That's really pretty that we get from Curated Bead Box, but those are actually acrylic, and check that one out. That's beautiful. Okay, there's also gemstones in here. That is chrysocolla. Yeah, and there's glass in here. There's, what's it called? Chinese crystal cubes. There's the iris green colors. Some beautiful beads in there. And wow, I love that one. That's pretty. I've always seen them done with the same color, but those are actually striped. Very cool. Okay, so yeah. Oh, what I was trying to say is I use the really useful cards. Mine are crystal clear because I want to be able to see what's in them from just looking on the outside without having to open the drawers. But I go to the Dollar Tree and I get those little containers. I've done several videos on this. And that is what I have all of my acrylic and plastic beads in. And I get the fancy acrylic beads. You know, like the ones I'm showing you here. And I also, there's more that are coming up that are in a bag that I collect a lot of. Holy cow. And that's what I like to do with my acrylic beads. So when I go to put these in my stash, because of how these are like the same family group of colors, I will probably put them into one of the Dollar Tree containers. Get what I'm saying? Because they look amazing. So you can tell it's like a set. That's cute. This is just unbelievable. I cannot believe how big that is. This would look amazing in a mala, don't you think? The color is really pretty. I feel like you can't tell what the color is with all the stuff in the background. It's kind of a gray, like a mystic topaz looking kind of thing. Okay, and then there's a bunch of those. Oh, we saw those in another compartment. So, yeah. Oh yeah, well, I saw some of these in other compartments, so I'll have to go fish those out and put them in here. There's a bunch of Chinese crystals in here. Filigrees. This whole compartment is all glass and metal beads. Oh my gosh. Okay, do you guys remember I got a soft flex kit and I made Glitz and Glamour. Was that what it's called? I don't remember. I made a necklace with it. I had a crystal quartz pendant and I did knotting in between it and I did a whole bunch of these Chinese crystal beads. I love that design. I'll put a picture up. I want to make more necklaces like that. I thought it was so cool. There's some really neat shapes in here, but I can't really see them with the camera tripod in my face, but there's also more seeds in there. Okay, that is beautiful. Teal. And they use purple thread for that instead of fishing line. Look at this. That is fancy. Pearls, huh? They're glued on there. That's crazy. And really, there's no, like, one hole to use. It's like you can just put the string material in any hole. That's cute. I like how they put bead caps on these. There's a lampwork bead. What are those? Pave beads? But the acrylic ones. I actually really like the acrylic pave beads. That's what these here are here. Because these stones don't seem to fall off like the actual pave ones do. And again, we got pairs. Oh my gosh. That is ceramic. That is beautiful. It makes you think of the ocean. And look, here's another one. Listen to that. Those are heavy. They're so gorgeous. Those are probably some of the prettiest I have seen so far. You know what? This is so dark. I wonder if those were together. I think I'm going to put these in here. Oh, I love stuff like this. Those kind of look vintage. I go after this stuff. These are actually acrylic, but the metal on them doesn't tarnish, so I like to collect those. Oh my gosh. That is chain put onto those. Those are heavy. I guess because of the metal chain. But those are the polymer clay. We got more of these spots. These are over here, but I don't know if... No, they're darker. I don't think they go in there. And I'm throwing everything around. It's a dark blue. Alright. So what does this have for me? More of the pave. That's a really pretty one. More seed beads. Alright. There's going to be more glass and gemstone in the other boxes. There's a rectangle chrysocolla bead. There's a bunch of them. And another box. And it is so beautiful. There's another one of those rhinestone beads. I've been getting these a lot in the soft flex boxes. I wonder how much time I am into this now because we still got more to go. Oh, I like those. They put these little tiny little things are actually glass. Tiny little glass beads, but they're holeless. There's no hole of them, of course. But they actually use them for nails. Micro beads. That's what they're called. They also use them for like scrapbooking and stuff. No way, there's a third one. Oh my gosh, I hope I find more. 3 of them so far. So there must be a few strands of these in this box. I wonder if that was the center bead. There's another green one. So that's been in different compartments. There's some more cat eye beads in here. Wow, that is a two-tone white swirl in aqua glass rondelle. I have not seen that one before. Yeah, more glass in here. There's cubes in there. That one is epic. There's a pair of those. Check. It's peeling. These are check fire polish. Are these the same? I'm looking at my light because my light tells me what's going on. I think both of these are coated. This is crystal clear with a blue coating. I don't know if it, there, you can see it now. See the clear? The paint's come off. What I can do about this, if I don't want, you know, this blue chipping off, is I could put these into acetone. 100% acetone. and all of this coating will come off and it'll just be a clear fire polish bead. But I've done stuff like that before because I've had some beads that were, you know, peeling on me. Wow, look at that. Those are really cool. But yeah, you could do that if you want. I've done it. So we saw these in a like an 8mm round earlier. No way, there's 2 of those. This is so sparkly. It almost looks like those stones are glass, doesn't it? Because if it's sparkle. Oh, we got acrylic crackle beads. That's pretty. That's glass. It kind of looks like it's dirty. That one's glass. More micro beads. More crystals. I don't know if you could see in the compartment because I can't see back there. Yeah, I'm going to put all the glass faceted ones together. We have one more compartment left. More pave. Wow, look at that. This is called Marquise. Do you guys remember the Marquise ring that I did a tutorial on? That was a Potomac box that I got. I'll put a picture up for that. Anyways, I wonder if this is the same size as that stone, because I could use that in the ring, if it is. That's pretty. So this is the same shape, but different color. That's glass. Oh my gosh, we have 2. These are definitely Jesse James bead strands, aren't they? Wait a second. Didn't Joanne sell strands? I swore they were Jesse James. I wonder if it was... What was the name that they had? Oh, I can't remember. That is just so pretty. Look at this one. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, there are big squares. Another Marquise. Look at those shapes. There's another one in there. Where'd it go? Another oval. Another square. Just these glass Chinese crystals, the sizes of them are amazing. We have helix beads in here. Yeah, look at the tiny. Those are cute. Okay, there's also some tiger eye chips in there. And yeah, wow, there's more lampwork. Little lampwork beads. Alright. That one compartment right there, that last one was pretty amazing. So I think I'm going to combine some of these and try to put the agate in one compartment. Yeah. And these here because they're gemstones. This is box number 2. And oh my gosh. Okay, I'll go to these first. These are, I believe, are banded agates. They're gemstones. They're enormous. There is... Oh, that one's really pretty. Look at that. 4? 8. 8 of these. These are gorgeous. Now, I know Lima Beads sells stuff like this on strands because I've got their Aqua Terra agate from them, and they will literally sell them on like a 16-inch strand just like this, and in between each bead there will be a giant knot with several cords, and this kind of looks like something that was sold like that. And I've seen prices as high as like $16 for those. So yeah. Now this here compartment is all bone beads. Look at that carving. That's crazy. Right here, I'm gonna put this. Here is the chrysocolla gemstones I was talking about earlier. Rectangles. I'm gonna put these here in my towel so I can look at them better. There's a donut. I love stuff like this. I went to a I went to a church rummage sale. There's tiny rondelles in here, 3x4 millimeter rondelles, and there's also some other. Yeah. So I went to a church rummage sale and I found a necklace, a big necklace that had a whole bunch of these carved bone beads on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have that. I think these are so cool. Aren't they beautiful? Look at the brown ones. I don't usually see the brown ones. But yeah, they are dyed. The black ones are dyed, and then they carve it. I guess the brown ones are probably dyed too. Aren't those beautiful? I like them on like stretchy bracelets. Yeah, so we have a couple of those. I don't know what this is supposed to be. There's also horn. I'll show you the horn. If I have some. I have horn beads. I didn't really realize they were horn. I was like, what are these? Are these resin? I kept thinking they were resin. And I did some research, and they have like a translucentness to them. They're really strange, but I ended up finding that they were horn. Is this one horn? It's pretty. Oh, I remember. I showed you guys some horn beads in the past. I don't remember what the haul was. But, yeah. I actually have these in my stash. Do you guys remember I bought a lady's entire bead stash that she had for, I think it was 15 years on Mercari. It took me, I think, a year and a half to put all of the stuff that I got from her away. I put everything on my bed to take a picture of it. I have a queen size bed. I had to get a step ladder, put it in front of the bed. I climbed up to the top, the third step of the step ladder. My back was touching the ceiling just to get a picture of everything on the bed. It was crazy. I'll put the picture up now. And there was 2 of these in it. These are man-made beads. They're like reconstituted or something like that. They're pretty cool. There's a lot here. I think I only have 2 of these in my stash. Anyways, I'm going to move this back down now. Okay. There's some more neat beads in here. This one has seed beads on it. It's kind of alien looking, isn't it? It makes me think of suction cups on like an octopus. Okay. Hey, didn't we see this one in another box? I think we did. I was checking it out. Here is... Oh my gosh, we had these in a smaller size in the other box. And I love the color. So I gotta point this out to you. We have these beads here, and these have a rubberized coating on them. And over years, maybe 2-3+ years, these beads start to melt and they get sticky. And this one here is already sticky. See, there's something stuck on the bead there. They're sticky. Okay? And it looks like I have a few of them here. See, it's supposed to look matte finish, but it's the stickiness. See that? See all that? Ugh, it's coming off. So I will throw these away, and they are ruining my other beads. Those are glass. I first discovered these at Walmart. Walmart had a ton of them on clearance, and at the time they weren't melting. That's a pretty shape one. That stinks. Alright. Now if I did soak those in acetone, the whole bead would be melted because they are plastic or acrylic. Alright. So here are the other beads in this compartment. I like these square ones. I've always thought those were cool. I have some of those in my stash. There's more seed bead ones. Okay, and these are the chrysocolla. Look up these. There's a lot of these, so I'm wondering, a lot. I'm wondering if this was like a 16-inch strand, because look how many here. Or, somebody bought multiple strands. They are beautiful. Okay, I think there's going to be a lot of glass in there. There's another rubberized coating one, so I'm going to toss that. Go through your stash, see if you have any of those. That one is super sticky. Okay, and wow, that is so pretty. Alright, so we went through that one. Yeah, we're going this way now. I'm going to go through this big compartment up here. I think I want to turn it and scoop it out. There's a lot of glass in it. Another rubber one. That's cool. Oh, it's textured. Oh my gosh, that is ceramic. Some really amazing ceramic beads in here. Another sticky one. Ah, I dropped it. Well, that one went pretty far. Oh, we got these. I can never remember the name of them. I know what they are, but when I get them, I cannot remember what the heck they're called. Ooh, pearls. That's a freshwater pearl right there. And it is perfectly shaped. That's beautiful. Okay, so did I get all the good stuff? No, there's more good stuff. I feel like the pearls are going to get scratched up in this box. I gotta rescue them. That's beautiful. Okay, oh, I like this one. Oh, I have some like this in my stash, but they're hearts. It has like gold in it, and it's like amber colors. It's really pretty. Wow, I got 2 of those. A pair. I think I'll put those in a baggie because they're metal. That's pretty. That's chain. Ball chain. There's 2 of those. They're kind of heavy. These are glass. Look, it's so sticky that this bead is stuck to it. That's a rondelle. Now that one's painted. See, it's clear? And it's got some marks on it from other beads, so I can put that in acetone, clean it up if I want to. I love this color. I think it's called champagne. This one here, that's great. This color here, I think it's called champagne. It is beautiful. Darn it, I wish I could sort them now, but the compartments have so many beads in them. Sandstone, is that what it's called? I'm sure somebody will straighten me out in the comments. People usually do if I do something or say something wrong. Those are cute. That one has gold in it. I love this one. Oh, this is in the other box. Some of these are dirty from the sticky beads. There's a pair of those. Yeah. Those are beautiful. I like the metallic ones. Alright. Oh my gosh, another marquise. I don't know if that's the same color as the one I had earlier, but I'm going to want to put those together. That's huge. Gold. More gold, lots of metallic. I might just put, oh my god, look at that one. Look at this. That is so pretty. I love that. There's a pair of them. That's cool. Is that a poison bead? I can't tell what that is. That is bizarre. Another marquise. And there's more pearls in here. I think I want to put these together. I'm worried about them getting scratched. Look how perfect they are. Let's see how many we got. Wow, they have like this green look to them. I don't know if you could see it. Oh, there's a bunch. I think I should put like all the gold ones together. Acrylic beads. Look at those. Those are like really high quality because they're all really close in shape. Alright, did I get them all? Can't tell from here. No, I did not. There's still 2. Oh boy. There's 3 of those. Okay, that is epic. I think I'm going to put these on this side. And I think I should put all the gold ones in there. All of the metallic ones should be in there. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I saw these in the picture. Look at these. Where did this bead come from? It's painted. I don't think it's hand painted. This one has... Oh boy, this one has an eye pin stuck in there. I'm gonna have to straighten this and try to force... Actually, it's not an eye pin, it's a head pin. Try to force that out. I do not want that to be stuck in there. Those are beautiful. These aren't hand painted. There is a... Like, you know the nail wraps? It's like a wrap that's put over this magnesite, whatever it's called, bead. Those are cool. Okay, right here. I just peeked at the surface of this. I picked this bead up and I'm like, that is check. This is a check glass bead. This one's plastic. It's warm to the touch. But this one's glass. This one's glass. Hear that? They're glass. So this is going to be pretty epic, this little compartment here. So I want to dig through it. This is mother of pearl. It's a frame. That is a really nice one because it's thick and chunky. Okay, we have pearls. These are glass. Yeah. More mother of pearl. A check. It's upside down. Leaf bead. That is a gemstone bead there. That's acrylic, but I love that shape. Look at that. We got that shape again. What do you call it? Is it like a star? Actually, it's a hexagon. I just keep looking at it from this side and I think it's like a star. It's a shape. That's glass. Never seen that check shape before. That is gorgeous. That's check glass. More mother of pearl. Oh, we got 2 of those. Another check. These are actually like organized by color. Oh, there's more pearls in here. Freshwater pearls. Those are nice. This bead is enormous. That is huge. Okay, I'll put that to the side for now. Shouldn't that be in another compartment? More check. Look at that. I think I've seen that one before. Lamp work. All of these are either check glass, Chinese crystal, lamp work, glass pearls, or mother of pearl. There's another leaf. Those are really nice. What is that? Oh, it's lamp work. I thought it was check. Yeah, so... Oh, there's another, more leaves in there. Those heart-shaped leaves. Okay, that's a nice compartment. Some good finds in there. Look at that. That is faux leather on a bead. And it's sliced on the sides. That's cool. That's acrylic. Another animal print. Oh, we saw these in another compartment. Yeah. More leather beads. Oh, that's cute. There's a indentation in that. I can't tell what it is. Is it a face? I don't know. More leather beads. I like the cheetah. I think out of all the animal prints, the cheetah is my favorite. Oh, there's a round one. Is it a sticky bead? It's going to be in the future. Yeah. I'll toss those. There's another one. Oh, I love that one. Oh, it's a giraffe, isn't it? That's cool. Those are so cute. I wish I could figure out what pattern is. Okay, you can see there's more stuff in here. These are gemstone. Red jasper. And check out this chain bead. How unusual. It's very heavy. It's a very heavy one. Oh, there's rope. I didn't notice that. See that? That's rope in between. I just thought that was a clay. And you hear that? It is heavy. Oh, there's two of those. That's epic. This is acrylic. Look at that. It's got this big cylinder thing in the center. Also, that's a heavy bead. That's shell. I should put this in here because they're both shell. Oh, wow. Oh, this is indentations. That's not like painted on stripes. There's actually... Hear this? Twisted beads. I have some of these in my stash. I think mine are hot pink and green. Oh my gosh. That's a gemstone. I don't know what that is. Pretty cool. We have another square Chinese crystal. Oh, there's a bunch of these. I don't know what these are. There's metal beads in there. Another shell bead. I'll put him in there. So those are all white and black. They probably all came on the same strand. Another glass bead. Yeah. So I actually went up and this way. So these here are also mother of pearl. These have painted on butterflies. They're very pretty. These do get scratched kind of easily, so you gotta be careful how you store them. And then we have a red compartment. Oh darn, it's another one of those sticky beads. It's not sticky yet, but it will be one day, and it's gonna bother the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. I can't tell if it's red, if it's brown, or if it's orange, but I swear it is fire polish because of how shiny. Super shiny. That's a beautiful one. More micro bead beads. Pillow shapes. Acrylics. That one's weird. Not weird. I have one of those in my stash too. These are glass. They're giant. Different shapes in here. Oh, I love those. Okay, these are going to be sticky. I had one of these in my stash. It was blue with brown spots. Okay, this is my garbage pile so far. Sometimes when I get these hordes of beads, there will be some junk in them. And that's something that you just gotta accept with some of the finds. That's pretty. I have one of those. There's another sticker. I like that one. Okay. And what's going on here? Okay, these are acrylic. But I don't think those are. They're cold. They're gemstone. I don't know if it's chrysocolla. But they're beautiful. It looks like the whole compartment is like that. Very pretty colors. Oh, there's a little leaf. Check leaf. These are polymer clay. I have these in my stash. Not in this size. I have them in blue. Blue flowers. Same pattern, but blue flowers. They're enormous. I wonder if the whole thing is polymer clay, or if like the core is a wooden bead. I don't know how they make them. But those are definitely awesome. And these might be horn or bone. I want to say horn though because of how it's different on the outside. Wow, these are absolutely amazing. Can you see now why I love, that's acrylic bead. Can you see now why I love why I love horn and bone beads? Look at these. Those are gorgeous. That goes over there. We got a little spike thing in here. Is that it? That's plastic. Those are awesome. Love those. Okay. There's some glass teardrops in this one. Is that going to fit in there? Another mother of pearl. And, oh my gosh. It's like marquise, but it's got scalloped edges. Pretty. Gemstone. Oh, there's two of those now. Those are metal. These have big holes. Pretty design. Okay, I don't want to put the pearls. There's more pearls. I don't want to put those in the box. I worry about them getting scratched. I think I'm going to put them in to one of my green dishes and then put them into a baggie. Alright, I think we went through that whole thing. This is box 3. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Lots of glass, ceramic in here. Look at that scalloped edge. I've never seen that one before. That is fancy. Nice AB on it. That's huge. Look at that one. There's a chip on this, but see that there's a plating on it? That means it was chipped after they made it. So after they made the bead, they put the coating on, and they made the bead, it chipped, and then they put the coating on. That's what I'm trying to say. That is a fire polish. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, it's a volcano one. And it has bubbles inside. Look how cute that is. I wish we had more bubbles in glass beads. I think they're pretty. Okay, that's very fancy. This bead is probably a couple dollars. I'd actually like to put that in the baggie by itself. Oh my gosh. Triangle shape. That's beautiful. Look at this teardrop. Huge. That is check. This shape. And wow. Look at that. Giant rondelles. Again, there's check in here. Angel wing bead. We have disco beads. Different fancy check shapes. Lots of shapes I've never seen before. Look at that. Diamond. Check heart. Another fire polish bead. Check fire polish. Ay, ay, ay. Look at that. A rectangle. It's flat. Facets. Look at that one. Looks like tanzanite. There's a pair of those. Giant rondelles. I showed that one earlier, but I gotta get out of my way. More rondelles. More teardrops. One side silver, one side clear. That's a real old check bead there. I can't tell if it's... No, it's not cracked. It's just a flaw in the bead. More fire polish. Yeah, holy cow. It's an awesome compartment. Look at that one. Looks like opalite. Those are epic. Okay, and then, can you see? Can you see? We got silver line crackle beads. Looks like they're all the same. Black lined crackle beads. Don't know if there's any more hidden treasures. I love these. These are hematine or hematite. Don't know what the center bead is. Those are epic. I always like to collect stuff like this, but I'm not able to find it usually. I wonder where those are from. It's definitely from like Michael's or Joann's. And that's enough for a bracelet. Amazing shapes. We have silver spacer beads in here. And then we have silver. Now those don't look like checks. Got funky shapes. Silverline, or galvanized seed beads. They probably aren't permanently coated because of their shape. That's one way you could tell. Oh, we had these in the other box. White and black, mother of pearl. They're painted beads. Those are really nice. Yeah, that's acrylic. We have some fancy metal beads here. We have amethyst chips. And I guess that's lapis, but lots of white in it, so I'm not totally sure. More crackle beads. Some are lined, some are not. These are acrylic. Faceted beads. We have halite. These are cute. They're all cubes. I like those. And these here, these are actually ceramic. There's 6 of them. Those are beautiful. And these are ceramic beads too. These are really high quality. They have flowers on them. Look at that. See the holes? Perfect, clean holes. They're high quality. Here are more painted mother of pearl beads. Oh my gosh. There's a lot in here. These are all shells. Okay, and I just did a tutorial on picot stitch with fringe, and I will probably put that tutorial up before this. But you could totally use these here. These are actually bead frames because there's holes in them. You could totally use these for picot stitch. You can bead on these. Yeah, so we have these. I have a lot of these in my stash. I got most of them from Goodwill, off of shoes and purses and stuff. I love these. I collect these. I think this is natural color. I don't think it's dyed. It's like a caramel colored shell bead. They're beautiful. Okay, there's multiple shapes in it. Looks like there's even square. Here we have tiger eye. I almost said tiger tail. And these are daggers. Check daggers. Look at those. They are fancy. It looks like a really pale blue, kind of whitish color. And these here, these are polymer. I like those a lot. Those look really cool. 210. Okay, so that was this box. That was fast. There wasn't as much. Okay, there's one box left, and then there's a whole bunch of bags. My ring keeps catching my blanket on the bed and like pulling fibers out. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I believe there's going to be a bunch of check. Look at that. That is check glass in this compartment here. Let's start at the bottom. It looks like there's more Jesse James Strand stuff in here. And I wonder if this went with that really long one we saw earlier in the first box. Now down here, look at this bead. I don't know what this is. It feels like it's heavy. It's kind of cold, but it looks like, whoa, almost dropped it, cow spots or like a painted horse. I think it is so darn cute. Does this make you think of a cow print or like a painted horse? I think that's what they're called. I don't know what it's made of. It feels really heavy though. It is gorgeous. This is a micro bead. That's probably the coolest one I have seen. Look how they stuck on there, those patterns. That's neat. Okay, this is acrylic, but I love those. I collect these. They don't tarnish. That's a pretty one. Oh wow, look at all that. A lot going on there. Yay, there's another one. What are they? They're heavy. I really love them. Wow. That one's extremely fancy. Look at that. Yeah. And again, we have pairs. This is definitely like a Jesse James type of thing. Look at this. Right? Their strands are like this. What else we got in here? These. Yeah, you'll go down the aisle and you'll see how they have these fancy looking... Oh, that one's weird. Fancy looking strands. There's another one of those. That shape's amazing. So yeah. Super cool. Oh, there's another one of those. Whoa. Now this is heavy. And this is the clay bead. This one has stones on it. With ball chain, bead caps. Really sparkly. Two of those. I think there was two of these. These are metal beads. Wire. Those are cool. I like the spots. Oh, look at the pillows. They're crackled. And there's black on them. Those are really cool. I love those. A flower. Yeah. Another one of those. Hexagon? Is that what it's called? Yes. I definitely think. I wonder if I'm going to find another one of those. These gotta be the Jesse James strands. These are glass. Lamp work. I love those. That's a sticky bead. Another sticky bead. Oh, there's black coming off of that one. Another one. These are not sticky. Cool texture though. Oh man, we're finding a lot of these rondelles. These are in another box. So look at that. It's actually got residue on the box. Do you see it? The black tacky. So I'll have to wash these. There's a lot of those. I found them spread throughout. Wow, this is like a checkered board. Kind of makes me think of Beetlejuice. I've not seen the second one, but I was a huge fan of the first one, so I'm wondering if it's going to be as good. Oh, I'm excited about those rondelles. There's so many of them. Those are epic. Love those. Oh boy. These are all glass. There's a lot of them. Gray. I feel like some of these beads aren't as shiny. The clear ones were earlier, but these here, I think they're dirty. So if I wash them, there's a lot in there. They would come really clean and be super sparkly. That's pretty. These are magnetic beads. These actually drive me crazy. They're, you know, they're magnets. See that? They're kind of annoying in their storage boxes because of how they all stick together. See it? And then it's like they're all stuck together, but you can't like really get them all out. There's always some left behind. These are amazing. I kind of see this as a lantern shape. I have these in my stash. They come in like different colors. I made earrings with them one time, tassel earrings, because I thought they kind of looked like a lantern. I'll put a picture up. I think they were like a blue color. But yeah, I love those. And more Beetlejuice looking beads. Oh wow, I like that they did the... Oh, not both of them. See how the center is black on this one and then the white stripes? And then they didn't do it on this one. That really added to the look there. I would have done that to all of them. That one's huge. And heavy. More sea beads. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at these. I think these are resin. The bead was white. And then they cut the sides to show, you know, the detail. I have resin beads. They're pretty neat. And you'll know for sure that they're resin because they have really enormous holes. And they're completely seamless. Because, like... That one's acrylic. The plastic ones, like this, see the seam? Alright, so that's like a plastic or acrylic. But the resin ones don't have seams. They are completely seamless. Okay, rondelles. Oh, I like that one. Pretty shapes. Oh, these are glass. Those are nice. I feel like I should put them together with these. Those look good together. I wonder if they came together. What in the world? It's a really screwed up bicone. That's what it looks like. Okay, we got some twisted beads. Twisted. Man, my hands are really dirty from those sticky ones. That's a helix crystal right there, and look what I see. I see check glass ladybugs. They're beautiful. I also see check glass peacock beads, and this is actually purple. See it? It's purple. It's not black. There's multiples of them. This is, I think, that bead there. I believe it's actually a nut. That's not. Yeah, it's a nut. That is a bead. And I want to dump this out. There's going to be some goodies in here. Is there more sticky beads? Please no. No more sticky beads. Is this one sticky? Yes. My pile is growing. Alright. Ooh. We got a lot of different stuff in here. That's check. I have this in my stash. I don't know if I have this color in my stash, but I think I have them in purple or something. Maybe I used him, or pink. Maybe I used him in a bracelet. Alright, so that's what's left behind. I'm not going to take all of them out. There's a lot of seed beads there. But let's see. Let's look for treasures. That's check. It's dirty. I'm going to have to clean it. Giant check bead. Ladybug. 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 3. There's another sticky bead. And I just had another runaway bead. Crystal, twisted crystal. There's a check glass. It's a partial coated. That's check, that's check. Check. That's neat. Probably goes with that. That's check. I wish I had more of those. These are called tabular. That's cool. Look at that one. This goes in another box. Chinese crystal. There's a bunch here. I need my scooper. Lots of Chinese crystals. See all the rondelles? These are acrylic. Hopefully saw that one video I did. I did a soft flex last month video. It was wire wrapped loops necklace. Look at the necklace. I'll put the picture up now. In that tutorial, I showed a really old necklace that I did with acrylic beads. And these beads that I got would be perfect for that project. Oh my gosh, I love that shape. Wait a second. That's check glass too. Holy moly, that might be one of the biggest ones I have ever seen. 16 millimeters? I don't know, I have to measure that. That is huge. Awesome. We have a square. Oh, look at that shape. Now this one here is a little busted up on the end, but I have bead caps that I can put over that and hide it, and you would never know. Look how beautiful it is. Oh boy, there's a lot of those. I like these. That acrylic shape. Look at that. I did not know that there were so many Chinese crystals in here. There's some really beautiful ones. The giant ones are amazing. Yeah, those are glass. That is glass. Oh yes, there's a lot of them. Hear that? Epic. Okay. These are acrylic. I actually thought that that one was going to be glass. From first glance, that's not. Wow, that's huge. That's a pendant right there. More of the twisted ones. I think those are cool. Here's two more. Here's another one. Yeah, all of these should probably go in the same compartment. I love those. I have those in my stash. These are the really fancy ones that I like so much. They look like they're carved or something. Those are acrylic, and I think we have come full circle in this box. Okay, now I'm going to show you the bags. There's still more acrylic beads in some of the bags. This bag here, is it busted? Oh, there's some seed beads coming at the top. I'll just open it up and go inside. Okay, this bag here has these fancy acrylic that I just told you I loved in different colors. So this is ivory with gold. Look at how beautiful. I love these two. These ones are gold with ivory. Aren't they beautiful? I'm actually wondering if that's a snake. I have not noticed that before. Are those snake heads? I love the patterns on them. Anyways, I have taken gemstone beads. I think I did rose quartz. I had, you know, when you get the curated bead box, they give you like 7-inch strands of gemstone beads. And I had a bead like this that I put on the top, and I had rose quartz beads going around. The one I had was a different color though. But on the side, I just had a metal spacer bead. And it was so darn cute. And because this is acrylic and it's lightweight, the gemstones stay at the bottom of your wrist, and this stays at the top. It doesn't spin because of the weight, and it just looks so darn awesome. I love designs like that, and I think it makes sense. So in here, these are galvanized seed beads. Yeah, I gotta get a scoop. It looks like the coating might be coming off of them. Yeah, so if you look, they're actually clear. Can you see? Can you tell? I'm trying to... Yeah. Okay, so I will definitely separate those. Put the seed beads with the seed bead family and the acrylic with the acrylic family. But I love those acrylic beads. Now this is what I'm always against with sorting beads, is putting a tiny amount of beads into a gigantic bag. The packaging takes up more room than the beads do. Okay, look how extreme that one is. That's a quart-sized bag. So, yeah, I basically put the beads in a bag that fits it like this. I might have a hole or something. So I'll find a bag that is that size, and I'll put them in there so there's no wasted space. Do I have a hole? Yes, it's a tiny hole. Alright, so I'll deal with that later. It's pretty leaky. These are hex cut seed beads. I used to get these all the time from Goodwill. They are the sparkliest, but they kind of have sharp edges, and so I use them a lot with fishing line. But look at their crazy sparkle. Look at that. Do you guys remember, I probably don't have a picture for it, it's a long time ago, I did a tutorial on beaded flowers that were connected together and it kind of looked like lace. I did a necklace and I think a hand flower. I'll try to show you pics if I can. And I love these. These are silver line gray. I don't have that color. I don't think they're name brand though, but they're still beautiful. Silver line bugle beads. I have a lot of these in my stash. I'm actually not a fan of bugle beads, and I'll tell you why. You can't really, well, I can't stitch with them. They cut my thread. I made the Romeo and Juliet pendants in between the pearls, the teardrop pearls, I had seed beads. Look at the picture. Now, I got beads for that from beading school, and what's her name? The lady that owns beading school. I can't remember it now. She used bugles for weeding with, which I have in the past. I didn't have any issues, but I used fishing line, and she uses a thread, not monofilament. And so I went to put bugle beads in between the pearls, and every time I did it, it would cut my thread. I was so bummed out. It looked amazing too with bugle beads, but they weren't working for me like they did for her. Alright, these are 6OC beads. There is like a pearl luster. There's Silverline. There's AB Clear. They're not uniform, but I always find a use for stuff like that. Oh my. These look like hex cut, but they're like fire polished. They're not as sparkly. They're shiny. They're beautiful. I have a lot of stuff like this in my stash. I love this color mix. Again, these aren't uniform, but are the big ones? No, they are not. I was wondering if they were checked, but they're not. There is 6 O's in here, 8 O's, looks like 10 O's because they kind of look big. There's also hex cut in here. This is a mix. It was probably bought like this. There's also cubes in here. It's a very beautiful color mix. But I'm probably going to sort it because I'm like that. These are Silverline Aqua seed beads. And again, these are not name brand because if you look at them all, they're all shaped funny. Okay. Here is another bag. These are 6 O's. This is a really neat mix. There is a aqua blue bead in here that has either a green metallic or gold metallic lining. I cannot tell, but it is a beautiful. I've never seen that color before. It's very pretty. And again, I probably will sort these because I like all my stuff sorted out. And look at these. I definitely have some leaky bags here. This is 6O clear AB with like a turquoise lining. Those are gorgeous. Again, those are not name brand. I could tell by their shape. But there's a lot of beads here. A lot of sea beads. Oh my. Okay. I think some of them might be check though. I gotta keep looking. These are not check. These are wacky shapes, but there are beautiful beads here. There is gold and like bronze line, matte green. There's silver line, which I have way too many of in my stash. But again, that is a lot of beads, lots of seed beads. Okay, and then what's this? Again, no name brand. We have black, Silverline gold, and Silverline brown mix. It makes me think of animal print because of the color. Okay, and then there is this huge bag. Man, I should have just put this on the top and went through this first because it's going to take a lot of room. Okay, I'll move all this stuff away. What a mess we have here. There's also seed beads in this. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here that we did not see in the box. There's still more here. Let me go through. We'll go through this last. I'm going to go through here. So these are silver seed beads. This color is all the way through. I do use these. I used to buy them at Walmart. I bought a ton of them because I like to use them for different projects. If the bead breaks, it is this color all the way through. And I think Toho, Miyuki, I think they both sell this, but I think they have different names for it. I think it's called something nickel and Miyuki. Anyways, I love that. This is my second favorite color after the dark bronze. Here's another bag. And by the way, there was 10 O's and 6 O's and that. This here is all 6 O's. Again, they are not name brand. But there's a lot in there. And by the way, I have more 6O seed beads in my entire seed bead stash than any other size. I just love them. I love that size. Here is what looks like, oh my gosh, look at that. tag. This looks like Miyuki cubes, and they're big. These actually come in different sizes. I didn't know that until I went hunting for them. I went on to, and the reason why I went hunting because I wanted to know what size I had, and I found out they come in a whole bunch of sizes. These are beautiful. This is from Beadaholic. Mixed of them. These are pricey. This looks like the bigger one. There's like 3 or 4 different sizes of these Miyuki cubes. Okay, so that's a good find. They're expensive. And right here, this says on it, the tag is messed up. Uncommon artistry. Yeah, uncommon artistry. I have bought from this company before. Bead all that you can bead. I have bought from them on eBay. Well over a decade ago. I think I got check beads. Oh, that's pretty. White, silver, clear. Those are gorgeous. Okay. I usually don't buy mixed colors like this brand new. I mean, I got these used. I usually buy one solid color, but I have to say these are Silverline seed beads. These are from AC Moore. Back in the day I used to go and buy these. These are Tenno Crystal Silverline, 24 grams. These are the ones that I think have square holes. They're very unusual that they have square holes, but you can pass your thread and needle through them more because of the square holes. And these are really well sealed, I have to say, in these tubes, because these are rubber stoppers, so they probably will not tarnish in these tubes. These do tarnish over time. They turn black, the silver turns black, and then the color even comes out. Okay, now, what I was trying to say, when I buy mixed beads, I have bought these in mixed, these tubes. These are also some from AC Moore, and I think I have these in my stash. I have used these are 2.0s or 1.0s? 2.0? 2.0. Lavender mix and agate mix. I have used these to make loop-de-loo leather necklace and bracelet. I'll put pictures up for the designs I have used these in. Alright, so I'm gonna move some of this stuff here out of my way. We're gonna go through this giant bag. There is some amazing Chinese crystal in it and lamp work. And I cannot wait. This is the last bag. I have no idea how long this video is. Maybe it's 3-hour range. I don't know. I have filmed 4 videos today. I cannot believe I am still going. It is 1:45. Those are really cool. I love that sound. That is a nice sound. These are metal. These little white things are metal. It's like almost like a ball chain, but it's flat on the other side. Those are cool. Okay, I gotta dump it out. I want to dump the whole thing out. Let's go for it. Oh my gosh. Lots of seed beads, but that's what bead scoopers are for. Okay. These are cool. There's several of those. Ooh, I love those. Those are really pretty. These are heavy. I wonder if this is not polymer clay. There's a bead stuck in there. What is it called? There's another name for this. Hear that? Oh, what's it called? Oh my gosh, these are my favorite. Kind of make me think of ZB. What is it called? I'll think of it. Not resin. Epoxy. I wonder if these are made with epoxy and that's why they're heavy. These are gorgeous. These are definitely some of my fave. It looks like Silverline seed beads though in them. Those are beautiful. I'll little bag those so they don't tarnish on me. I love those. These are my favorite. Looks like I only have 4. They're lamp work. They kind of remind me of Z beads. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love those. Really love those. Okay, there's several of these. So these are probably all the same strands. Yeah, these are all like the same beads. Yeah. I mean, these are heavy too. Yeah, I think these are epoxy. Maybe. They're so heavy. Okay. Those are heavy. These are heavy. No way. Oh my gosh. I can't tell if it's pink. I'm starting to lose my voice. Is it pink or champagne? I think it's pink. Like a pink champagne. Those are gorgeous. Those are really, really beautiful. I love those. Okay, what else we got? Velvet. I don't like that. Velvet beads. Do you like fuzzy beads? I don't think I like fuzzy beads. Those are going to get dirty with my dirty hands. I think that the crackled acrylic beads are really cool because I have the crackled glass ones and I have had them several times break open, right? But those acrylic beads are not going to do that. They're not going to break open. I think they're neat. What in the world? I think it's a button. See that? There's only one of those. Again, look at these. Oh my gosh, there's there's 6. There's 6 of those giant rondelles in that pink color. This is the champagne color. There's a lot. A whole lot. Yeah. Has a bead had earlier. Another one of those. There's clear ones. Not many. What in the world is that shape? I see 4. Okay. Bunch of these in silver. What's the color inside? These are clear. Earlier we had all different kinds. That one's blue. Actually, the towel's blue, so it might have been clear. That's clear. Earlier we had a whole bunch of crazy colors. Lots of pearls. Oh, I love the white one. Don't see that very often. It's got AB on it. Those are beautiful. Not many of those. That is lamp work. I think I saw these maybe in a different color. In the boxes. Lots of these pearls. Oh no, please don't break. Where'd it go? I somehow caught it on my leg. Those are glass. These are glass. Twisted beads. These are pretty. I like those. So, wow. I think this is it. A lot of stuff here. More rondelles. Two-tone ones. Bunch of seed beads here. I could tell that some of these go into that one bag I had. But this is it, man. These are amazing. These really look pink now that they're all together. Alright, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I hope it's not 3 hours long. It probably is, but remember, I got all of this stuff from Mercari, and I am going to link the Mercari app down there below in the description bar. If you click on the link, download the app to your cell phone, you will get a $10 coupon for your first purchase, okay? Alright, so this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And, yeah, please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and follow me on my social media sites. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and X. Thanks for watching.